Family, how's everybody doing today on this Monday? Hopefully everybody had a wonderfully blessed day with your loved ones or your co-workers. Most importantly, hopefully you guys had a safe day, guys, wherever you guys are chilling at in this beautiful world that we live in. This is your boy Jaime G, and your boy's about to drop it like it's hot, baby, and break you guys off with some overall Doge and crypto market news. Now, if you're new to my channel, guys, maybe you can consider to like and subscribe, help me out with that YouTube algo. Hit that notification bell and turn it on to all so you can be notified when I come through with developing and breaking news. None of this is ever financial advice, guys. It's just me sharing my thoughts and opinions. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, if you guys are ready to dive in to the markets and see what's going on in the crazy wild, wild west of crypto land, then let's get it, baby. What we waiting for? All right, guys, Bitcoin is sitting at 62,215 with 88 cents. We're down 5.46%. Guys, we took a pretty good little dip, guys. We were sitting at about the mid 64,000s, right? And then we took a dip down to 61,000 and some change. Now we're kind of fluctuating between 61,800 to 62,300, right, guys? But nothing to fear, guys. It's just people obviously probably taking profits. You know what I mean? I think it's still consolidating. I truly believe we are still going to continue to push up and make newer all-time highs by the end of this year. Hopefully to that 100K, like Plan B said, right? I know a lot of people are panicking and panic selling. Why? I could tell because the overall markets, guys, are in the red, right? And people are just panic selling, right? Because a lot of newbies don't know what to do. They panic and they end up selling at a loss, right? All right, guys, enough of Bitcoin. Let's get into the main superstar of my channel. That's Dogecoin. We currently rank number 10. We're sitting at 0.2525. We are down 4.67% for the day. Our 24-hour low is 24 cents and a 24-hour high was 26 cents. Market cap is sitting at 33.36 billion. Volume is at 1.30 billion dollars in the last 24 hours. All right, guys, now let's dive into the charts. Okay, guys. Now, I know I got a lot of lines here. Bear with me, okay, guys? Now, this is the daily time frame, okay? For those of you that might be curious, I like to look at the daily time frame when it comes to the charts. Okay, so as we look at the charts, we can see, right, that we are consolidating between two moving averages, right? The 21-day moving average as resistance, coming in at 27 cents, and the 50-day moving average as support, and that is coming in at 25 cents. Now, those are the two red little lines that you see, okay, guys? Now, as you can see, we're testing the level of support right now, right? Which isn't a good thing, but nonetheless, it's okay because we haven't really tested it, right? So as you can see, right, in the past 7 days, guys, we've been consolidating between these two moving averages. Now, if we trade below the 50-day moving average, Dogecoin could fall to a low of 20 cents possibly, right, guys? Which is the yellow line that I have here, right, on the very bottom. Now, I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen. I'm just saying that we can drop as low as 20 cents, right, which is the yellow line. If we were to continue to dip, you know what I mean, under this 50-day moving average and continue to fall, we can fall as low as that. Now, however, if the bulls, right, buyers, can push Doge above the resistance level at the 21-day moving average, coming in at 27 cents, more than likely it will resume its upward moment, right, to hopefully break the high of 30 cents and retest the upper resistance at 34 cents, right, guys? So 30, right? So in other words, right, guys, this 21-day moving average, which is coming in as a resistance. Now we can break past this, right? Hopefully we can, with the momentum that we got going with hopefully bullish volume, it'll push the price of Doge past this yellow pink line rather that you see right here that is at 30 cents and continue to push and test this level at 34 cents, which is coming in at the white line that I have up here, right, guys? Now, keep in mind, guys, that we haven't broke the high of 34 cents since August 15th, okay, guys? Now, we tested it on October 28th when we had that strong spike to 34 cents, right? And then we had a sharp retracement and set a new higher low at 25 cents, right? So let me get my little... So over here, right, guys? Let me... Of course, it's not wanting to write. Okay, here we go. Now, right here, right, is when we that was October 28th, right, when we had this big spike right here, right? We tested it, right, but we retraced and we pulled all the way back down, right, and we created a higher low, right, and we came back down to 25 cents, right, guys? So on August 28th. Now the Dogecoin indicator is reading says, right, guys, Doge has fallen to the level 47 on the relative strength index, the RSI period 14, right? What this indicates is that Doge price has temporarily, keyword, guys, temporarily fallen into a downtrend, right? And that it's under a lot of selling pressure, right, guys? And we are in a descending triangle. We have been in a descending triangle since November 8th, guys. I meant to draw it on here, right, guys? And I'm sorry I didn't do that. But we have been in a descending triangle, right? And on the 17th, in 2 days from now, right, we're going to come to the apex of that descending triangle. Whether we break to the upside or to the downside, we'll have to see. But in 2 days, hopefully we'll get that bullish volume and help us to break to the upside of this descending triangle when we get to the apex, right, guys? So the key takeaway, guys, from all of this, right, guys, is okay. So support is coming in at the 50-day moving average. Resistance is at the 21-day moving average at 27 cents. Okay, we've been consolidating between these two moving averages for about a week now. Okay, now if we dip below the support, we can fall as low as 20 cents. Now we that's for the bearish side. Now for the bullish side, now if we can get bullish volume and push past this 21-day moving average, which is resistance, hopefully we'll come up and retest this area of a high at 30 cents, which is the pink line. Not just that, guys, other bullish stuff that we got going on here, as I'll show you. Let me shrink this up a little bit. Is you know what I mean, ever since the 19th, okay, guys, which is over here, okay, we have, this green line, right, is an ascending trend line, right? So from the 19th to today, it's a total of 15 days, right, guys? Or not 19th, rather. So from the beginning of the ascending trend line, right, rather, which was started at 19 cents, okay, guys, and then all the way to over here, right? Let me make this a little bit smaller again, guys. So from circle to circle, so from circle to circle, guys, right, is 19 cents to 25 cents where we're at now. But if you look at the ascending trend line, right, we've been gradually working our way up. Not just that, we had created higher highs, higher lows, higher high, another higher low, then another higher high, and then on October 28th, we created another higher low, right? We still need to create another higher high, but we created another higher low, right, guys? Because our previous higher low was coming in at about 20, I think it was around 21 cents, right, guys? And then we created another higher low at 25 cents, where we're currently at now. So we do got some bullish and bearish technicals going on the charts, okay, guys? Now that's what I just wanted to briefly show you guys on the charts. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing. Hopefully it was kind of beginner friendly. I try to keep it beginner friendly. So that's what I had for you guys as far as the charts go. Now let's dive into some Doge news here. Give me 1 second. Now this is an article, right, talking about, come on, load up, baby. Where you at there? Sorry. Alrighty, right here. Now, it says Elon Musk teams up with Dogecoin creator to criticize U.S. inflation. Now, it says Elon Musk and creator of Dogecoin, Billy Marcus, also known as on Twitter as Shibatoshi Nakamoto, expressed their opinions on the United States inflation rates that have increased significantly since the beginning of the year. Now, why is that important? Who cares, right? Well, obviously, right, because with inflation, right, Bitcoin and the overall crypto markets is like a hedge against inflation, right? And that's why we like Bitcoin, right? Because what's good for Bitcoin is good for the overall crypto markets, including Dogecoin. Now, it says previously Elon Musk had posted a meme related tweeted saying that 420 has gone up by 69 due to inflation, which received a lot of endorsements from Musk community. The post was also noticed by a Blockworks account that posted the purchasing power of $100 over time. Inflation is the most regressive tax of all, yet it's advocated by those who claim to be progressive. That was from Elon. Now it says, according to their tweet, the dollar lost 91% of its purchasing power in the last 70 years. That's freaking huge, guys. The post garnered the support of Elon Musk, who called inflation the most regressive tax of all, referring to the impact that the inflation has had on wealth of average citizens who can lose up to 50% of their earnings. The Dogecoin developer joined Musk, and in his satirical tweet added that the mainstream media in the U.S. is trying to cover up the real impact of inflation on the country's economy by saying that it is somehow good. Two posts attracted a great number of cryptocurrency enthusiasts, saying that Bitcoin and other digital currencies fix the inflation problem by being decentralized, deflationary, deflation and were issued with a limited total supply. Previously, the United States Department of the Treasury reported unpleasant inflation numbers for October, with consumers' price increased by 8.8%. The annual inflation rate skyrocketed by almost to the 1990s maximum of 6.29%. Now, guys, now that is huge, right, guys? Why? Because inflation is obviously bad for the economy, right, guys? But Bitcoin and, like I was saying, other digital assets such as Dogecoin are a hedge against inflation. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, guys. Now that's what I pretty much had as far as Dogecoin goes. I didn't really have too much to share, right, guys? But now let's dive into some overall crypto news, right? In regards to Bitcoin and the overall crypto markets. Now it says El Salvador president claims that the county has more Bitcoin wallets than bank accounts. Now, why is that important? Why is that huge? For one, Salvador is the first country in the world to make Bitcoin as a form of payment, right? And not just that, a lot of people in El Salvador, it's a third world country, guys, they don't have bank accounts, right? So this Bitcoin in that country is helping to bring banking to the unbanked, which is huge, right? It says El Salvador continues to make history with Bitcoin after formally adopting Bitcoin as a legal tender in September this year. It says Nayib Bukele, the president of the country and one of the key architecturals behind El Salvador's historic decision, revealed that the number of people using Bitcoin wallets in the country has exceeded the number of people using bank accounts. Did you hear that, guys? People with Bitcoin wallets have more accounts than people with actual bank accounts, right, guys? It says there's one country on earth where there are more people using Bitcoin wallets than accounts. That is huge, guys, right? Then they show a little picture here, right, guys? People selling papusas and coffee for Bitcoin on the streets of El Salvador, right? This is huge, guys. Huge, 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 right, guys? Because, like I said, it's bringing, it's doing what Satoshi Nakamoto wanted, right? It's bringing banking, right? Decentralized banking to the unbanked, right? In a third world country. It's huge, guys. Now, says crypto frenzy surges as survey reveals 50% of young people want salary in crypto. And then it goes on and says crypto frenzy high among millennials, Gen Zs. Over 50% of people born between 1997 and 2012 want half of their salary in cryptocurrency. Americans quit jobs after making huge profits in cryptocurrency. Now, I'm not going to dive into the whole article, right, guys? I'll just dive into the first article here, or first paragraph. Says a recent survey by the international financial consulting firm DeVere Group has confirmed that surge in crypto frenzy among young people. The survey revealed that 36% of millennials and 51% of Generation Z are willing to get half of their paychecks in cryptocurrencies other than fiat. I would do the same thing if I would, guys. And I'm a millennial, so you know what I mean, guys. I would, because I'd rather the dollar's losing its power, as you've seen in the article I read, right, with Elon Musk, right? In the last 70 years, 91% of the dollar's purchasing power has gone away, guys. That is horrible. You know what I mean? And it just goes to show you that digital assets, cryptocurrency is not going anywhere, guys. I know I keep saying that over and over. I'm trying to pound the table and pound it in your guys' head. So hopefully you guys, none of this financial advice, but hopefully you guys will see that we are in the beginning stages, guys, of cryptocurrency, and it's not too late to invest into Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, right? We are still early to the party, man. You know what I mean? And I hope that you guys get this through your head and start, you know what I mean, investing, man, and hopefully become those crypto millionaires that I know that's what I'm striving for. All right, guys, I'm gonna close out with this article right here. It says MasterCard partners with multiple financial firms to establish prepaid crypto cards. Now, guys, we have, basically all the bank entities in America: Goldman and Sachs, JP Morgan, Citi Financial, Wells Fargo, Bank of America. All of these banks are starting to get their feet wet and they're starting to dabble into crypto. Why? Because they realize, man, if you can't beat them, join them. It's too big to ignore. Citibank said that crypto was too big to ignore, right? And basically they said saying it without saying it is like, if you can't beat them, join them. You know what I mean? So that's what I pretty much took as the underlying message, is what they were getting at, right, guys? So now you have basically freaking major credit card companies, you know what I mean, getting into crypto. Now, it says MasterCard is pushing for the crypto world forward. It says the companies assisting MasterCard's newfound crypto agenda are BitCub, a crypto exchange in the Thailand's crypto finance firm Amber Group, and Australian trading platform CoinJar, while the payment cards being issued will not allow people to utilize crypto directly for payments, they can load digital currencies from their online wallets onto the card upon using the products. Digital currency until waits ultimately be converted to fiat to finalize transactions. But the bottom line I'm trying to show, guys, is that everybody and their mama is wanting to get involved in the crypto. Why? Because there's plenty of money to be made, right, guys? The banks, these credit cards, they can make money off little fees, right, guys? If you have millions of people using services, right, then there's a little bit of a fee, right? There's always going to be fees, right? Regardless whether we like it or not. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is, guys, that you need to get into crypto. If you are not, start investing, man. That's not financial advice. I'm telling you what I'm doing, right? I hope to become a crypto millionaire, man, within 5 to 10 years. All right, guys, you guys stay wonderfully blessed. Have a great night. Until tomorrow, your boy Jaime G is out. Peace. Hopefully this was informative and helpful for us. Please consider to like and subscribe. All right, guys, peace.